Hey y'all, welcome back to Seeing Blind. My name is Cindy, in case you are new here. There are many parents out there that have a disability that prevents them from being able to drive, especially in the blind and visually impaired community. So a common concern for parents, grandparents, future parents is, how do we manage transportation with little ones when we ourselves can't drive? This is something I had to really tackle, and I thought I would research so that I could post and share some ideas, products, and strategies that will hopefully make this process a little easier, more practical for you, and hopefully you will find a solution whether you have one, two, or more kids. Check out the description box, y'all. You'll find a lot more information details down below, including a list of the products that I have popped up in my research that I myself either have used or other parents have mentioned either on Facebook or in previous blind community chats. I will try to link all that down below. And all right, let's get started.
First, you'll want to consider the primary form of transportation you and your family will be taking. For example, you may have access to paratransit services. You'll want to know how many kids can come with you and let them know when you're scheduling it. You may ride public buses or trains or prefer Lyft, Uber, or taxis. Maybe you have family members or friends that you can consistently rely on. You may also be in the position to hire a private driver, someone you can work out an arrangement with. Regardless, this is all going to impact the choices and strategies you'll end up going with. Unfortunately, there are times when none of these are good, viable options, and we really have to think creatively and strategically so that the transportation needs of our family are still getting met. So in this video, there's going to be lots of different sections of tips and tricks and products and strategies and such. I'm going to bounce around a bit, guys, so please hang with me to the end of the video. It's going to get a little lengthy, but hang in there. Let's continue on. Some more things to consider are your priorities and your budget. Priorities are things like size, weight, portability, accessibility, or fast, easy transitions, that kind of stuff.
These are definitely great things that you can put on a registry or put on Christmas lists, especially that first year. They're not going to know whether they get the best toy or not, but these things can come with a hefty price tag, and I want to share this little gold nugget with you that I have learned in my personal experience as a blind mom, and that is better innovations, designs, and materials unfortunately come at the higher price tag points. You kind of get what you pay for here, guys. And honestly, when it comes to travel, this is one of the categories I do not recommend setting your budget back and kind of being a bit stingy with. There are other areas you can, but this is not one of those I recommend doing so, because you really want your products to be accessible. You want them to be easy as possible, stress-free, and reliable. So spending that extra dollar is probably going to pay off more in the long run. And also, don't forget, when you go to resell, they also do still carry a pretty decent resale value as well. So that is something to consider later down the road. This is a very important tip as well. You want to research what your child safety car seat laws are in your state. They do vary from state to state, and so you want to make sure whatever options you are considering here, guys, does meet the requirements for your state. That way you know for sure you are in compliance and you're not at risk of any Lyft or Uber drivers or anyone denying you the ride because they feel like you do not meet requirements for the state laws. Before I get into the products, I do want to just briefly throw a few strategies and tips at you.
These are for Lyft, Uber, taxis, or when you're riding with acquaintances. And the first one is, you'll want to keep that door open until everything is installed and everyone is buckled. Next, it's a courteous thing to send your driver a note or message informing them that you've got kids and may need to install a seat. The third thing is, for safety, if you have other kids, have them wait in the back seat with you while you are installing. That way they're not running around and you don't have to worry about them. Number 4, know your comfort levels and responses to offers of assistance. Drivers may be well intentioned, but they may want to try to help or interact with your children in ways you're not comfortable with, so be prepared. Number 5 is drivers may be impatient. Time is money after all, so you can soothe them by letting them know they can go ahead, start the meter, or offer them an additional tip ahead of time so that they feel compensated. This last tip, I wish I knew a long time ago, but if I could go back, I would definitely consider the infant car seats designed to be installed without that bulky base. It's the designs that allow you to use the seat belt in the car to strap the infant car seat in safely.
There are some areas like large cities, I think like New York City, where there is an option within the app that you can select a ride with a car seat. I think those are only for 2 years and up, and there are extra fees included in that, y'all. But because it is so limited, I really would not rely and bank on that. Go ahead, y'all, just plan to provide your own children's car seats.
Moving on, let's discuss baby gear and products for travel. All of these will be listed in the description box down below. I'll be so grateful if you do use my links. It will support the channel. And if you're blind and visually impaired like me, I'm going to do my best to mention all the important features that do make these products ideal for us. This first option is the most innovative and the most pricey, but well worth it. It's the Dona infant car seat to stroller. Well rated and recommended for its all-in-one design. The infant car seat has wheels tucked underneath that you can unfold into a stroller position. The design makes it a great option for fast transitions, easy portability, and because it's fairly compact, I would think it would be good for any cane users or anyone with mobility aids. The price tag is a bit pricey. It's currently sold out on Amazon and the Dona website. You can check some other websites, but definitely add it to a registry. It's well worth it. On the Dona website, the base model runs around $550, or the more deluxe model with leather and such, I think runs around $650. The next two travel systems are very similar, but I want to first start with Graco's Modes travel system. I think I have the Nest here. These are well known for being lightweight, versatile, and the infant car seat as well can be installed without the base. So you really just have to have the infant car seat and the stroller. The stroller can hold the infant car seat, of course. It also comes with a bassinet that can also transition into a toddler seat, so you can use this for much longer. Graco's well known and well rated, so a good quality product here, and it tops around $400, I think, but it's often on sale. For example, I found it on Amazon for $319 on sale currently, so a good option to consider. If you already have an infant car seat from Graco or maybe an off-brand, you can also purchase just the infant car seat stroller frame, where you just click in the infant car seat as a carrier, and that's it. It's also even more lightweight and less bulky since it's just the carrier frame. This next travel system, my personal favorite, is the Even Flow Pivot Modular Travel System. #1 bestseller on Amazon right now, y'all, and you can't beat the price at $280. It's extremely well rated, y'all, and noted for its durability and easy to use design. It is just as lightweight as the Graco. The Safe Max infant car seat weighs around 7 to 8 pounds, I believe, and the stroller around 14, give or take. So very lightweight system here, just as versatile. You can have your child face away from you or towards you in all positions, from the carrier to the bassinet to the toddler seat. It is definitely a great bang for your buck. Before I get into larger car seats, wagons, strollers, and other accessories, I want to bring your attention to this really cool wagon, also by Even Flow. It is their all-terrain stroller wagon, a really cool design that has piqued my interest. It has excellent ratings, 4.8 stars with over 3,000 ratings. Parents seem to really rave about this for its easy movability. You can click the parent handle into a push or pull position very easily easily, so it can adapt to whatever your preferences are. If you are a cane user or other mobility aid user, this is designed well for that. And it accommodates multiple children. So if you think your family's going to grow or you already have multiple children, it can accommodate the Safe Max infant car seat carrier with the purchase of the adapters, and it will hold a toddler. It also has an awesome storage basket, making it great for shopping, and it folds up pretty compact for a wagon as well. So because of the versatility of this and the well designed and how great it moves around for all terrains, and if you have harsher weather, that kind of thing, this is a product you really want to consider for future family plans. This next car seat I found to be pretty impressive. It's called the Way B Pico Travel Car Seat. It weighs itself about 8 pounds and comes with a nifty carrying bag that it folds up into. This one is for little ones about 22 to 50 pounds or 30 to 45 inches. It's extremely portable and it's FAA approved for the road and air travel. Next, for those who have larger, bulkier car seats, for example, the convertible ones that are all in one and grow with your child, I would consider some of the airport car seat travel carts. I have 3 that I found here on Amazon to consider, and you'll want to check those out in the description box to find out which one is compatible with your car seat so that they're safely latching on and they're not going to tip over or anything like that. I think these would be a good option for indoor shopping, anything like that. I'm not sure how well it will hold up outdoors, so that's something to consider. But if you want to avoid trying to find that customer service center or place that you can safely stow your car seat when you're out and about, this is a good way to avoid that. This next option I'm extremely stoked about. It is the Whiz Rider. I was introduced to this product by the Cooper family on the Blind Parenting Community Chat live stream. I'll be sure to link that video down below as well. But the Whiz Rider is kind of a harness system that positions the existing seatbelt in the correct angles and placement for children about 3 years old and up, or about 37.5 inches to 49 inches. So if you can hang in there those bulkier options until they hit about 3, this is a great option to switch to. It says it's award winning. I'm not sure which awards, but it's highly rated and it does meet all US safety standards. But if I were you, I would check with those state level regulations to make sure you're compliant. Alright, y'all, we're almost to the end. Thanks for sticking with me so far. I've got one more stroller wagon worthy of mentioning here, and it is the Jeep Wrangler stroller wagon. They also have a deluxe model of this as well that just has a bit extra storage features and such, and might weigh a few extra pounds. Otherwise, both of these models have all the bells and whistles you could ever dream of. This one actually came recommended to me from other blind and visually impaired parents on Facebook, so I think it would be a great option for individuals with disabilities. Some of the features are the parent handle in the front and back, so you can push and pull this unit. It has, of course, all-terrain wheels that's easy for movability. It has an excellent canopy, guys, that has a sunshades on the side for extra sun and weather protection. It folds up pretty compact as well for this size and weight of unit in case you're riding on public transit systems or Lyft or Uber. This thing can haul a lot of weight, up to 110 pounds, and it even includes infant car seat adapters. So the earlier mentioned Graco Snug Ride infant car seat is compatible with this unit, making it a great travel system option for growing families. This one, guys, knocks it out of the park for me as well. The only drawback to the stroller wagon options that I can find is they aren't really great for nappers. If you've got a sleepy little one, you're going to have to get a bit creative to help them get comfy for naps in these wagons. For hacks on that, comment down below. All right, last product here, guys. This is a really nifty stroller. It's the Baby Jogger City Mini GT2 stroller. They also have a City Mini 2, I believe, as well. Comes lots of colors, comes lots of features, different accessories you can purchase separately to really deck this thing out. The wheels are practically indestructible. They're all-terrain with a great suspension system and great for all weather. It's very easy to fold up with a one-step folding, so great for that kind of fast transitions and such, and it's pretty lightweight as well for a baby jogger. So honestly, guys, there's lots of great strollers out there, y'all, and it just kind of depends on what your preferences and priorities are, and you might have to do a little bit of trial and error, but a lot of parents highly recommend this one in the disability community. It also comes in a double form, which is side by side, which you could put an infant car seat carrier on one and the toddler on the other for growing families. I love the side by side personally, style wise, and this one's great because it fits through any standard size door still. So great movability still, even with the side by side double stroller.
All right, moving on, guys. So I mentioned earlier strategies. Strategy and planning is really what's going to make or break a positive experience going out with your little ones. For me, at times, I've had the experience where Lyft and Uber were not the reliable option, that either rides were not available going to or coming home, and that is definitely not a position I want to be in, especially with my little ones. So in this case, if you feel like that is a potential possibility, if you have enough time in advance to go ahead and plan a more reliable option, go ahead and do that. Some ideas here could be a lot of neighborhoods, areas of town have Facebook groups now, and you can search in your just local surrounding area, your neighborhood, your school district, whatever, get on some of those private groups and post, let people know, hey, I have this need. This is my family situation. Would anyone be available to assist us? And I can certainly, work something out where we can provide a gift in kind. Also include churches. Look at some churches around you. It's great to use pastors to help you as part of that vetting process to make sure that you are connecting with someone you can trust and that is a good citizen that's not going to take any kind of advantage of your family, but that is willing to provide some community service. Another thing to explore would be reaching out to your teachers, the instructors, coaches. Try to maybe link up with the parents of other children at the school or in the classroom, what have you. Just reach out to anyone related to that specific thing and see if there's anyone that is willing to maybe meet you halfway, work out some carpooling. Another strategy that really can help pay off in the long run is having a small stash built up of little $5 gift cards, $10, what have you, whatever you feel is appropriate for you and your area and your budget. Just having some in-kind gifts that you can quickly grab to show your appreciation for anyone kind of going above and beyond and doing a service. It could be, to McDonald's, it could be Starbucks, go get some ice cream, here's, a tank of gas, that kind of thing. But I think this can really go a long way, guys, to showing our appreciation, and hopefully this will leave a good positive note for them in the back of their head that they'll be more willing to come through for you again in the future.
Some more additional tips are, if you can go to a location in person that already has some of these products assembled, that's ideal. You'll really get a chance to feel the size, the weight, the overall movability, and just develop some of your preferences for products this way. Also, if you purchase from many of the stores, they do offer free assembly, and so that's a question you'll want to ask them with purchase, if they can go ahead and just build the product for you. A huge bonus there. Oftentimes, it's a struggle for me to get to these types of stores, and so I still prefer to order from Amazon because I often get free returns with these products. And so with assistance here at the house, I can assemble these. Most of the time the tools are included with the product, and so I can just do that here at the house, and if I don't like it, we disassemble it and ship it back off, and it's not too big of a hassle. Another big tip here, guys, is you want to make sure you practice using the products before you need to. So basically, you want to be really familiar with installation, all the buckles, all the storage, all the ins and out, and folding, unfolding, that kind of stuff. That way, when you are getting Lyft, Uber, or bus, or riding with a friend, any situation, you know exactly how to do it, and you're not trying to figure things out at the last minute and potentially wasting someone's time.
If you have any further questions, a specific situation you need answers and problem solving to, please don't hesitate. Comment down below. And if there's any specific product or thing that you have discovered that has really made a difference for you, please let us know. Share it with the community down below as well. Also, guys, if you liked this video, if you gained value from it, do all those good YouTube things down below. Hit the like, the subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell for future content and live streams. I am trying to grow my channel, guys, so much. So please share this video out on your social media, or if any friends that you think could also benefit from this type of content, I would very much appreciate that. You'll see some other videos on my right and left. If you have not checked those out yet, go ahead, do so, and I will catch you in the next video. Blessings to you and yours.